So first time at sea without the rally, how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty much the same. We're trying to get somewhere. There's not much wind, we're motor sailing, got the line out, just haven't got any other boats to look at. Just got so used to upping anchor and going sort of every few days. Now it's just normal again. It's great. Welcome to the second week of daily catch-ups. One a day. Wow. Where are we?
We are on the tip of Borneo, Malaysia. So if you're new to our videos, we're based around Southeast Asia, and because of MCO, we've been locked down in this whole area for the last year or so. But it does make for some really good cruising at the right time of year. So right now, we are on the northeast tip of Borneo itself. So we've got the tip of Borneo about half an hour away or so. Always fascinated by this coastline. It is basically one long massive beach, and occasionally you'll see a little fishing village. Then you might see a really posh house, a big house nestled up in a hill, sort of looking east to catch those beautiful sunrises. And really all of this is anchorable. We could potentially anchor anywhere here. There's no real protection, certainly not from the north, the east or the south, but since most of the weather currently comes from the southwest, which is from land, any wind is going to come over the land first. So we could anchor anywhere along here really, and that's the great thing about this whole area, is that providing the weather is on your side, it's one great big anchorage. Lots of little fishing boats we've seen. There's a few fishing villages along here, a few mosques, and also I noticed on the map a few churches as well, so a real mix here. Look at this sky, isn't it amazing with the scudding clouds? Well, there's the tip of Borneo. Doesn't look anything like what it looks like from land. Looks a lot smaller, doesn't it?
The tide is higher than when we were there. Yeah. So there are fewer rocks showing.
Yes, as Liz said, when we're on the rally, of course, we have schedules, deadlines, other boats to think about. And I think that's one of the frustrations people find with rallies, especially a rally as amazing as the Sabah rally that we've just done, because there are so many incredible places that you'd love to stop at. When we came back up, just before the North Borneo dangers, they're called, there were loads of beautiful little islands which, you know, if you were on your own, you just would have stopped at, take a look at it, say, oh, that looks like a nice spot, weather's okay, let's drop the hook here. But of course on a rally you can't do that. So that is one of the frustrations of the rally. That's not disrespecting the rally at all, because really we couldn't really have done what we've just done without the assistance of Escom. Although I spoke to Sasley the other night and he did say that you can do it, you are allowed to do it, there are no laws to stop you from doing it. You do still have to keep in touch with Escom and give them a vague plan, but you know, with the security issues around this area, it's certainly a lot more comfortable doing it in company.
The great advantage of not being with the rally is that the world is our lobster. We could go anywhere we like. We didn't have to do any schedules. We could just go where we wanted to.
Yes, we have mentioned it briefly. Of course, when you're buddy, what would you call it? Buddy boating?
Buddy boating.
Buddy boating with other yachts, of course, especially on a rally with lots of schedules and predefined anchorages and dates and dinners and what have you. You do have to stick quite rigidly to that.
Yeah, it doesn't allow you to do what we like doing, which is get somewhere, find if we like it, and if we like it, stay for a bit, you know.
We have been known to drop hook and just hang out for weeks at a time before now. So obviously you can't really do that on a rally. It's just great to, having done a great rally, to then go off and just...
Yeah, freedom.
Be our own bosses, or her be my boss.
Absolutely, that's the way it should be. I think it's time for one of those nasty mid-roll ads, so go and have a cup of tea or drink a quick rum. See you in a minute. So here we are trying to decide what to do after the rally. thing is that you get used to having a deadline and a time scale and a plan to work to, and then all of a sudden you're free again, and it's been great. We've been really enjoying ourselves just sitting here at anchor at Secret Place, northwest coast of Kudat. There's no internet here, so we've been a bit cut off from the world. And yesterday, for some reason, I got a WhatsApp message through, and it says that there's been over 50 cases yesterday of COVID in the state of Sabah, and so there is a possibility that they may stop travelling between the districts. We're still checked into Kudat, which is the very northeast tip, and we're not sure if we really want to be here, if we're all going to be locked in again. So we've now got to decide if we stay here or if we move that back to Kota Kinabalu, the capital, where which we could call our base again. We're not quite sure what we want to do. So today, this morning, we're going to jump in the dinghy and we're going to go round the corner to the next bay where we think there is some decent internet, do a bit of investigating and decide what to do next. In the meantime, this is paradise. It's a beautiful day. The sea is completely flat. We've got a little bit of a breeze. In fact, would be a really good day to sail, but we can't move out of Kudat until we check out. So if we are going to move out of Kudat, we need to go and check out before we can do that. Oh, it's so complicated. I mean, basically the bottom line is that we are in Sabah until the end of the year, to the end of 2020, while the RMCO continues. So if we are going to be here, which bit do we want to be in? Questions.
Over the next few days, we're going to be exploring some new places, doing a few new exciting things. Coming along for the ride are our FTB mates, our Patreons and our rum funders. To those people, we thank you so much. And by the way, they have already seen all of these episodes, and that's one of the advantages. If you do support us, we give you early access to all our videos and a whole load of other stuff as well. So if you are interested in supporting us and helping us out, check out the links in the description below.